Wellnessonus. I'm Apurva Kulkarni, an author, NLP wellness expert, and life coach. I am on mission to help 100,000 corporate professionals to lead their life stress-free. Let me tell you what is stress first. Stress occurs when there is a change caused due to physical, emotional, or psychological impact on our body. It responds to anything that requires attention and action. Everyone experiences stress in the way you respond to it. Stress makes a big difference to overall wellness. Stress is damage to our body in response to our experience to a particular event that triggers the stresses called stressors. It is difficult to say that the stresses are different for everyone. What stresses is and welcome challenge to another. Events and experiences will definitely cause stress to those who exceed their capacity or cope to stay with it. Stresses is a biological situation of uncertainty. The things which are not controlled creates an uncertain situations. About 70% of the population are suffering from stress due to diseases, hormonal changes, and reduced productivity. One of the most stressful situations was the pandemic COVID. Individuals were suffering from coronavirus. Coronavirus stress is important to reduce our stresses. Let me tell you what are the main four causes which lead you to experience and stresses. Cause number one, daily stresses. An excessive amount of stress is the primary reason may people feel overwhelmed by the life. In fact, the stress created by information overloaded, physical clutter, and the endless choice I required for those things can trigger an array of mental health issues like generalized anxiety, panic attacks, and depression. Stress 2. The paradox of choices. The freedom of choices, sometimes revealed in these societies, can have a diminishing point of return when it comes to mental health. The increased choice lead to greater anxiety, indecision, paralysis, and dissatisfaction. Cause number 3. The too much stuff. Our home are filled with clothes we never wear, books we won't read, toys that are not used, the gadgets that don't see the light of the day. Our computer inbox are overflowing. Our desktops are decluttered and are cluttered and we never wear. Books we won't read. Toys that are not used. The gadgets that don't see the light of the day. Our computer inbox are overflowing. Our desktops are decluttered and are cluttered and our phones are flashing messages like you need more storage. They won't make you happy. We worry about our health, our job, our kids, and the economy, our relationship, and how we look, what other people think of us, pain from the past, and other unpredictable futures. Our thoughts about these things make suffer and undetermined the happiness we would experience right now if we don't have that constant voice in our head and things up. Cause number 4, the negative bias. The human nervous system has been evolved for 600 million years, but it is still respond to the same our early human ancestor faced life-threatening situation many times a day and simply needed to survive. Thus evolved the negative bias. Our tendency to react to the negative stimuli are more intensively than positive. The negative stimuli uses more neural activities than, than do equally intense. Example, loud or bright, or the positive ones. They are also preside more easily and quickly. So, what does the negative bias have to do with our thoughts? It means that you are hardwired to overthink, worry, and view the situation more negatively than it is in easily. So you see the trends are more threatening and challenging as more challenging as any negative thoughts that enters your mind feels real, so there is an impulsive to accept its reality, but you are not living in the cave, not facing the life situation daily, so you have been hardwired to think negatively, but you don't have to accept the predispositions. Thus you end up with experiencing stress. So these are the main four causes which lead you to experiences the stresses. So if you manage to eliminate these causes, then you can easily lead stress free life. Thank you for hearing me. Thank you, everyone.